Welcome to the Sahara Desert, the largest hot desert in the world. Stretching across an area of about 3.6 million square miles. That's larger than the entire United States. This sprawling desert is a force of nature that covers nearly 1/3 of Africa. It spans through 11 countries, including Morocco, Algeria, Egypt, Libya, and Sudan. Imagine standing in a place where everything seems endless. That's the Sahara for you. If you enjoyed this introduction, make sure to like and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the wonders of our world. Take a look at these sand dunes, some of which can rise as high as 590 feet. That's taller than the Statue of Liberty. The Sahara's dunes are constantly shifting with the wind, shaping and reshaping the landscape. These towering hills of sand might look serene, but don't be fooled. This desert has secrets lurking beneath the surface. But the Sahara isn't just about sand. Did you know it's also home to rocky plateaus and some of the most impressive mountain ranges on Earth? The Ahaggar Mountains in southern Algeria and the Tibesti Mountains in Chad rise over 9,000 feet. That's taller than Mount Washington, the highest peak in the northeastern US. These mountain ranges are far cooler than the surrounding desert, with temperatures dipping below freezing at night. You could be standing in the sweltering heat during the day and freeze at night. Talk about a temperature shock. And then, there are mirages, the Sahara's most famous optical illusion. Those shimmering pools of water you think you see far ahead? Well, that's just the heat playing tricks on your eyes. It's caused by the ground heating up and bending light waves, making it look like there's water in the distance. The Sahara gets less than 1.2 inches of rain per year, which is less than a single glass of water spread across an entire year. Despite the overwhelming dryness, the Sahara does have oases, vital lifelines in the desert. These small pockets of water and plant life are oases of life in the harsh landscape. The Oasis of Siwa in Egypt is one of the largest and most famous. Oases like these are home to palm trees, plants, and communities of humans who rely on them for water and agriculture. Without oases, survival in the Sahara would be almost impossible. Now, let's meet one of the most iconic desert dwellers, the camel. These amazing creatures are perfectly built for the desert. Camels can go for up to 2 weeks without water, and they store fat, not water, in their humps. This fat is what keeps them going in the desert's harsh conditions, helping them survive on just the sparse vegetation and little moisture they can find. And those long legs, perfect for walking across the endless dunes. But camels aren't the only ones who've adapted to the Sahara's tough life. Meet the Fennec fox. This little fox has enormous ears, about 6 inches long, which help it dissipate heat. The Fennec is nocturnal, hunting for food at night when the desert cools off. During the day, it hides in burrows to avoid the intense sun. Smart, right? Now let's meet one of the fastest animals in the Sahara, the desert lizard. These little creatures scurry across the hot sand, often reaching speeds of 10 miles per hour, using quick bursts of speed to escape predators and move between sheltering rocks. Their light-colored scales help reflect the scorching desert sun, keeping them cooler than the surrounding sand. And don't forget the birds. The Sahara is a major stop on the migration routes for birds like the greater flamingo. They rest and refuel in the Sahara's oases before continuing their long journey across Africa. The wind currents of the desert help them travel thousands of miles without having to flap their wings too hard. However, the Sahara is not without its problems. Desertification, the process of fertile land turning into desert, is spreading. It's caused by human activity like overgrazing, deforestation, and unsustainable farming practices. And it's not just a problem for the desert itself. As the Sahara expands, it affects surrounding areas, pushing people and animals farther into already crowded spaces. But the Sahara wasn't always this dry. Thousands of years ago, the desert was a green, lush land with rivers, lakes, and wildlife. You can still see remnants of this ancient Sahara in the Tassili Najar cave paintings. These paintings, dating back 12,000 years, show scenes of people hunting cattle and even hippopotamuses. Yes, hippos used to live in the Sahara. Imagine a time when you could walk through the desert and hear the sounds of animals you'd never expect to find there today. As the sun sets over the dunes, the Sahara takes on a new beauty. The colors of the sky shift from gold to purple, and the desert comes alive in a different way. The Sahara might be known for its extreme conditions, but it's a place of incredible resilience. Life here may seem tough, but it's full of surprises, and so much of it has adapted in clever ways to survive in one of the harshest environments on Earth. So, the next time you think of the Sahara, remember, it's not just endless sand, but a world full of adaptations, history, and mysteries waiting to be discovered. The desert may seem like an uninhabitable place, but it's full of life, wonder, and stories. Stories of survival that have lasted for thousands of years.